Hi, this is David Haring, Executive Director of the Lincoln Airport Authority, and today we're talking COVID. It's hard to find any facet of our personal or professional lives that have not felt the depressive impact of the pandemic. And while every industry has had to endure its fair share of challenges, it's hard to find many single industries that have experienced the elimination of demand as much as that of aviation, and more specifically, commercial aviation. The Lincoln Airport is no exception. At the outset of 2020, 1,100 to 1,200 passengers would depart from or arrive into the airport. By the middle of the year, that number had plummeted to less than 50. While we've seen a slight recovery to start 2021, including added capacity on United to both Chicago and Denver, as well as a recent announcement by Delta that they would restart the Minneapolis service in May, we are still welcoming less than a quarter of the travelers that we did just over a year ago. The pent-up demand that we are seeing right now for air travel really is hitting that leisure markets first, which is a component of the airport that we do not yet possess. Business travel, really our core market, will likely start to come back towards the end of this year or the early to mid part of next year. As one could predict, the loss of passengers has had a domino effect on all of our airport services. Parking revenue, which is one of the airport's largest single sources of revenue, is down over 80%. Rental car concessions, down over 50%. Finally, the airport has had to start offering a subsidy to our food and beverage provider on a monthly basis just to guarantee that those critical services would still be available as we move towards a recovery. Amazingly, despite the significant reduction in resources, and with the exception of the temporary suspension of our customer service team, the airport has not had to lay off or eliminate any additional staff positions, and we've actually added vital positions, all while continuing to invest in critical infrastructure and services that will aid in a long-term recovery. This stability has been made possible for really two main reasons. The first are the ongoing efforts of our congressional delegation and trade associations in advocating for two critical relief programs, one in 2020 and one in 2021, that provided in excess of $7 million of federal aid. The second is really one of the most unique aspects of the Lincoln Airport. But unfortunately, I'm out of time on this episode, so you'll just have to tune in next time to hear about that one. Thanks for listening, and check out LNK on your next adventure.